Go away.
Answer the door. It's cold.
Get off my lawn!
Warning. The following podcast is another wasted hour. Warning. The following podcast is another wasted hour.
I'm so wasted!
Nope, still not that kind of wasted. We are not the Doobie Brothers. Nope, it's more like we're going to be a complete waste of your time, like waiting for your Meals on Wheels to show up. Too soon? Is it? It's actually only 3% of their entire operating budget, so it's basically that they don't get rolls with their meals anymore. I think that's how it works.
Is that a Wheels and Rolls joke, too?
Wheels and rolls. Yeah. Instead, that useful, productive hour will be replaced with two ignorant, uninformed, ill-advised, self-deprecating morons ranting about opinions that they have no right to have, which are probably wrong and absolutely do not matter. With that said, if for some god-awful reason you enjoy wasting the precious little time you have left on this earth, like still waiting for that stupid freaking giraffe to give birth, seriously, these veterinarians are worse than last week's meteorologists. I mean, the giraffe lives in captivity. You saw it bang, for God's sakes. You know when this should be happening. Just make it happen. I don't want to see the giraffe anymore. Search for Another Wasted Hour on all social media sites and share, follow, mention, like, and review us. Also, please subscribe to Another Wasted Hour on iTunes, Google Play Music, or Stitcher, and review us there too. So, now that you know why you are here, I'm Keith, and across from me is my co-host Victor. Victor, why the hell are you here this week?
Keith, every week you plague me with this question.
Yes.
And I really got to thinking.
I
thought, why are any of us here, really? I mean,
yeah.
The gnawing numbness of our lives, it feels directionless and empty.
Yeah.
In order to fill this void, we have to ponder our own existence. Otherwise, we're just like any other animal struggling for survival. So I guess, after some contemplation, I have to conclude that my existence is pure happenstance. But that's me, man. Have you really thought about why you're here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I know why I'm here. I'm here for your confirmation hearing. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
We have to find out if you're actually going to be confirmed as a co-host on this show. Do you have any ties with Russia?
Good.
Yes, you do. Everyone has ties with Russia.
I can see Russia from my house.
Did you? Oh, good. Then you can be president.
Actually, my last name probably came from the good old Ruskies.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, that's good to know.
Mendelov. And if you want to change something into, Iberian, you put a Z on the end. So Mendes.
Mendes. Well, the other voice that you heard that chimed up is one of our two guests. We have Jay and Tom from Surprise Attack in studio with us live today. What's going on, guys?
Hey, not too much. Thanks for having us here.
That is Jay, for those people who do not know his voice by heart.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Tom, say hi to the folks.
This is Tom. That's not normally how I talk, but Jay really, really gets me excited, and we are super psyched to be here today. So thank you guys for hosting.
I would have really given you a lot of credit if you just stuck with that voice the entire show.
That would be really hard, though.
That is his real
I haven't
voice.
been working on it that much.
And then
It
just have
hurts
Jay
to talk
go,
normal.
It does,
I'm
yeah.
Jay. You just become a comedy duo.
I'd get stuck like that forever, and so
It's like your face.
gotta
Your
abandon
voice
it.
gets stuck that way if you do that long enough.
Is it? I didn't know that was a thing. That's very
Tom's
exciting.
just that now it completely explains why he talks like this.
So
Wait, do I really talk like that, though?
Apparently. I mean,
Oh
that's
my
his Mike
God.
Tyson voice.
Thank
That's
you.
what that is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
this
Thank
is
you,
his
Keith.
fake voice. It's all a lie.
Is it?
it's really straining him to do it too. You can
Right.
tell.
Oh. So you guys are from the band Surprise Attack. Where are you guys based out of?
We're based out of Falls Church.
Falls Church,
Yeah,
Virginia.
in Arlington.
For all those people listening to our show in Lithuania, that is near Washington, D.C., the capital of the free world. So if you, what is it, Victor? You seem confused.
Yes, this ponderous look on my face is,
Yeah.
is that really true anymore?
Well, for the time being, we still got our guns.
Living in the free world as long as you're not this, that, or from this location,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this location, with
Right.
this piece of paper, or your name is whatever.
Right. As long as you're particularly privileged, It's still rocking in the free world.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say living in the free world?
Yeah.
We're an American band. All right,
We're an American band. So
See, that's his real voice. He's gonna try to fool you.
he is. He's doing a good job. It's hard to tell the difference, but it's obvious.
That's the game he plays.
Yes. So so the question
Checkmate.
I have we have Surprise Attack out of Falls Church. What type of music do you guys do? If somebody were to go to a record store, if they still existed, what section would they go to? What bands would be next to your album?
Oh, well, they would go to the gypsy funk section.
The Gypsy Funk? All right. I like that. So that would be kind of like let's see, what is it? Go-Go Bordello is kind of like gypsy punk.
I
That'd be
immediately thought.
close, right?
Yeah.
Only one letter off.
Yeah, just one
it's-
letter off.
P-Funk, you know?
Wow.
F-Punk.
Yes.
They're so close.
P-Funk. We
Yeah.
do love some P-Funk too.
So
So
a
they
little
would be
bit-
right next to us.
I get a sense that you guys are kind of definitely a funk band. Do you have a psychedelic aspect to it, do you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. I see from what I've heard, a lot of fun, great energy, and also a band. You don't take yourselves like super seriously, right? Like it's like more about the fun and about the vibe than it is like like a strong message to something, right?
Definitely.
We have
I
a
think.
track that we're playing today. If you fast forward to the 1 hour mark of the show, which would be called Jungle Cat. So
It's about how much we love cats, but
Yeah.
in particular, our cat, who we call the Jungle Cat.
So
She's
it's not-
adorable.
You're saying it's not like a social commentary on like the food chain in political terms.
Wow, you are so much more deep than we were. Can we make that what it's about now? I want to not say that it's just about a cat that we like to watch sometimes.
But I think that that's to my point. You guys are you're having a good time. Do you consider yourselves like a party band?
Yes, we've played lots of house parties. We always love the house party shows. It's some of the best times that we have.
It's just
And
loose and fun.
It's loose and fun.
yeah.
We've got other sides too. We've got lots of material, but it's mainly about the fun at
Yeah.
the live show.
Oh, very cool. I mean, I think that's great because, especially in times when things are a little bit more crazy and stressful, it's nice to have an escape, to be able to just like dance and sing and not have to like think about all that.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you need some gypsy funk, man.
Yeah, some gypsy
Some
funk.
gypsy funk. Yeah.
Now, how did you come up with gypsy funk? Is that how you describe yourselves?
Yeah, I think
Yeah?
so. We're
Well-
in between gypsy funk and mountain funk,
Mountain
but they both work so well to
There's a
be
A lot of
totally
gypsies
ambiguous.
live on mountains.
Do they?
Yeah.
A lot of gypsies
Yeah, I
do
think
live
so.
on mountains.
I think so.
How do you define gypsy funk or mountain funk compared to just, let's say, normal everyday funk? What is the defining? Is it? I saw some pictures where there's some different instruments and stuff. Is it the instrumentation or what is it?
I think it's some of that. It's
Yeah.
partially just we wanted to be something more than funk, and we were mixing it up. But yeah, I think the instrumentation too.
And what
We
is
have a
the-
lot of bluegrass influence in what we do as well.
And what is the instrumentation for you guys?
So I'm the percussionist. We've got quite a percussion setup we're building here to complement the other drum set. So,
Great. All right.
we've got drums, percussion, and bass on the rhythm section. And
There's a keys player who plays like organ, keys, electric piano, that kind of stuff, and then
Nice.
I play guitars.
Very cool.
Like
So
more than one at a time.
that would be impressive.
Yeah,
So
that
to
would
say
be
plural.
that would be awesome. No, it's just acoustic and electric. And I don't play them at the same time.
for now.
face.
For now, right?
Why not? That would be the
We're
best
working
thing
on it.
ever. So tell us a little bit about, you guys obviously came in to tell us about a show that's coming up. Can you tell us a little bit more about that details wise? What is it that you're here to let our listeners know about?
Well, yeah. So we're playing a show at Jam and Java on April 2nd. We're going to be playing for Midnight North, who's actually fronted by Phil Lesch's son Graham.
What? So
It's going to be a jam fest. It's going to be great. We're really excited for it.
So it's Phil Lesch's son
Yes.
in the band.
Yes.
So for those people who don't know, how about you fill us in on who Phil Lesch is? We obviously know. We're very hip that way. But
I have two
maybe
hips.
not everyone is.
Tom will
He's-
school him.
Yeah, he's
Will
a member
I?
of a pretty prominent band that you may have heard of.
We're an American
Yeah, so he played-
band.
Exactly, nailed it.
He played bass for the Grateful Dead, which are, I
Exactly.
mean, just like the jam gods of sorts.
And you
Definitely.
guys see
Godfathers,
yourselves.
the
for sure.
Godfathers for sure. There you
You
go.
guys see yourselves as kind of a jam band as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And is there a lot of improvisation in your shows?
That's built into like the core of what we do.
Gotcha,
So
okay.
we have special improv practice and sections that are built with just different techniques that we've worked on.
Very cool. And that's coming up on April 2nd over at Jam and Java in Vienna, Virginia.
Yep.
So we'll talk a little bit more about that coming up. But moving on, we'd like to take you down this path that we've invented called the Weather Report.
So we're going to throw some headlines at you, a couple news stories that have been in the news. And you guys, with all the quote fake news that's out there, you get to
Sad.
decide whether or not it actually should have been in the news.
Yes.
All right, so fire it up, Keith.
So I don't know if you guys are sports fans or not, but I'd like to wind this up for you. There's a man named Manny Ramirez. He's fairly popular.
Baseball, right?
Yep. In baseball, was an all-star, won a couple of rings, I believe, in his time period. So in 2011, Manny Ramirez tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. He retired from the league. He was reinstated in 2012, right? He played in the minor leagues and played in the Dominican Professional Baseball League through 2014, then disappeared. But now at the age of 44, he has officially been signed by the Kochi Island Fighting Dogs of Japan's Shokuku Island League.
Not news. Fake news.
That's not even it yet. It gets better.
Man, quick to
Please.
judge.
Let me continue. This is why I believe it is the most important sports contract ever, right? The deal includes some standard things you'd expect, right? The use of a Mercedes. He gets a driver, private hotel suites during road games. He even gets the option to skip practices whenever he wants. And he gets unlimited sushi.
Oh,
How great is
man.
that? Whenever he wants, he can eat all of the sushi in the world.
See, I can digest sushi about as fast as I can ingest it, so I can literally eat sushi indefinitely. That'd be the contract for me.
I don't want to be.
I don't need a driver. You drop me off and I'm good. I'm not going anywhere.
I don't want to be at that buffet while you're doing that.
Won't see me in practice, I'll tell you that much.
So
Yeah, so
never ending.
where is the buffet? Like, what are we talking about here?
I assume that they just deliver it to him. The driver
Holy
goes and
shit.
gets him sushi and then brings it to him and just feeds it to him, like in his private hotel suite, and
With
he-
a funnel.
right.
I hope they
I
brought
would eat-
wasabi.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
eat so much.
That's a must.
So the question is, yes, we know Manny Ramirez being signed to Japan, not really news, but a sports contract that includes unlimited sushi, is that news?
I changed my answer. Yes, that is news.
Solid.
You,
I'm into
you were
that.
right.
Yes.
I
See, you thought I was just leaving you high and dry there,
thought so.
and it came back around.
See, well, I think it's news too, because then, Manny Ramirez going from the MLB to a league in Japan and getting, this amazing contract. Johnny Manziel could really use this information because if he just goes and plays football in, I don't know, some country that doesn't have football, let's say Somalia. So, let's
Yeah.
say he goes to the Somalian American Football League.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how blackout drunk he is, he's still going to be better than everybody there. So
That's true. You know
all right,
where a
news.
place wouldn't be good for him to get a football contract? Germany.
Bottomless beers.
He would die. He would just die. So here's what I need from you guys. If you ever get signed to a major label contract, I need you to add unlimited sushi to the bottom
That's
of
going
it.
to be on, just all of our advance sheets for where we're booking from now on. I like that.
That's right along the lines of green M&Ms. Only the green M&Ms. Well, I got one for you. Last week we had somebody who got stuck in a chimney trying to rob a place.
And I think 2 weeks before that, we had
There's a
somebody
guy
stuck in a chimney.
trying to do some parkour.
Yeah.
So this week, French authorities bust drunk suspect wedged in a store window. So
I was hoping he was going to be a chimney again.
not intoxicated burglar who returned to the scene for unknown reasons ended up stuck inside the hole he made in the window. He literally looks like he's planking his way through because it's just the bust of his body. Like both of his, he didn't put an arm in through.
There's
He
your
just
problem.
like tried to, I don't know, dive through chunks.
So
and
he
got
went.
stuck.
He went head first.
He went head first.
He tried to dolphin it.
He tried to dolphin through the window. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so that's right in line with, all of our new stories that of people who get stuck doing stupid shit.
That reminds me of, we had a robbery here in the area, and I don't remember if we did it on this show or not, but it was a guy who broke into a Five Guys and just made himself a burger.
I did hear about that.
I wouldn't even arrest that guy.
Is that you, Jay?
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It was so great. He literally, he waited for somebody to leave and then just put his foot in the door, right? Like he waited around the corner,
Right.
went over and put his hand in, rolled in there, just turned on the ovens and made himself like a burger. And that was the crime. I don't think he even took money or anything.
He deserves
He
like
could have
an
literally
award.
left like a $20 tip or something.
Yeah.
Like, I paid. I was just trespassing.
Right.
And cops are like, come on, man. We've all wanted to do this, but none of us do.
Yeah, part of me would
Get
be,
it together.
if I were a cop and I found him doing that, it'd be like, the owners would be like, you arrest him. He's stealing. He's trespassing. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, hold on. It looks like he's making me one.
yeah. I'd be like, maybe your hours should be longer. Just
Hold it against the restaurant. So what do you guys think? News? Not news?
the great dolphin
Guy
caper.
jammed in a window dolphin style.
I mean, I love stories like that. So I say news.
Oh, you got it.
Woo! I got one.
I got to say, not news on that one.
Oh, it's split. We have a split decision.
I think that's even better than I managed to split the party. What have you done today, Keith?
You're trying
Stick
to say
that in your pipe and smoke it.
you're basically you're trying to say that you're speaking across the aisle. Is that-
Yes,
you're
yes.
bipartisan. I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but you know
It
what?
is now.
I will take your challenge. So I found out that at the Holyoke Senior Center in Massachusetts, bingo games have been reduced due to inappropriate behavior. Not a big deal until you find out that behavior included yelling, banging on doors, and threatening to egg cars.
Sweet Jesus.
Is
These
that
are
behavior different than you were expecting, though?
Yeah.
I mean, old people take their bingo very
They
seriously.
apparently do.
Very seriously.
The Friday bingo mindset seems to infect people who have been rational all other days of the week, says Nave.
Are you having a stroke?
Yes, that's what that was. It's all consonants or all vowels. It's Navae. What is that? Navae. There's no end.
Steven.
Steven. Fenwick Rodriguez, executive director of the Holyoke Council on Aging. Lorraine Gorham, who's 77, disagrees and says she's putting that way out of context. It's not that bad. Like, good
Egging
one.
shit. Like breaking down doors.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, wait, has there been some violence directed at each other or just at desks and tables,
No.
doors?
So Rodriguez refutes Lorraine's claim and saying, in one case, a player yelled at board members because the board was meeting in the multipurpose room prior to bingo. Although it was only 11:15 and bingo doesn't start until 1, she didn't think the board had any right to prevent her from getting her coveted seat.
I mean, I hope she just yelled bingo.
She just went in there like, get out! Everybody out! I'm gonna win bingo! Like, you have 2 hours. And like, it doesn't matter!
No, I'm with Tom. I hope she just walked in, got up in somebody's face, and went, bingo! Bingo!
We're trying
now!
We're trying to take notes. We're finishing
Bingo!
up. Will you please be quiet?
Bingo!
You're disrupting the meeting.
Bingo!
Lorraine, will you stop it?
Sorry, she's off her medication. Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Bingo!
You have no right. I win. Blackout.
We know, Grandma. We know. You've been blacked out for like 3 days straight.
Right. Do you ever wonder what it would be like if they did this like at one of those Alzheimer's homes? Like bingo would go a lot longer, right? Wouldn't it?
Definitely.
Wait, what was?
That's so mean.
Did I? Nah, I know. Keep going. I don't think I got it yet. They've
Bingo!
gone-
We already said you don't have bingo. They didn't say that number. Oh, a bingo? No.
And the last ball in the entire no one has bingo. This is the first ball, right? No, this is the last ball.
Can I go home? No.
No.
Somebody has to win.
Somebody yell bingo. Bingo, not you. You do not have it. You didn't even buy a card.
Right. You're not even playing.
So our violent seniors playing bingo.
So there was chaos.
There was definitely chaos.
I'm just glad that, because just drunken bar fights, they can't go on to that age. But if you got to have something in the nursing home to look forward to.
Bingo bar
It's
fights.
spirited. That's true.
It's in the essence. So I'm just happy for them.
You're happy for them.
mean,
no judgment.
It
Just
sounds
happy.
like they haven't necessarily broken their habits if they're always trying to go for being blackout. So isn't that kind of did they really?
Well, back
help
in their
those
era, it
problems?
wasn't wrong to have blacks out. So it was.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how they grew up.
He went there.
Yeah.
He took it there.
It's not their fault. It's their upbringing. They don't know.
Now we know why they're so angry.
Yeah, they are horrible people.
Just because I hate bingo, fake news.
Fake news. Oh no.
I don't think we've ever had anybody abstain before.
Yeah. No judgment.
So I got one.
Just happy for
Let's
them.
You're going to be real upset by this one. I have the feeling. Canadian fined nearly $20,000 for lawn chair balloon flight. It is a picture of him sitting in a lawn chair, like up in the fucking air, like 30 stories up, elevated just by balloons. It is the movie Up.
Yes.
And they fined him for it.
They should have fined him for not being original because like 4 other people have already done that.
Yeah, I was like, I've heard of this.
Yeah, like the first guy, you like high five and you're like, that was awesome. Second guy, you're like, I mean, okay, you pulled it off too. By the time you get to number 4, you're like, just fucking stop it. Can't you do something? Make it like if it was a hot tub, I'd be like, that was pretty impressive. He floated a hot tub with balloons.
Yeah, the lawn chair just can't be very comfortable. I don't know what he was going for.
Well,
with
they
that.
charged him $20,000 for, quote, dangerous operation of an aircraft.
It's unlicensed.
Wait,
Unlicensed
how many
aircraft.
balloons do you have to have on it before it's considered an aircraft?
Or how
what
high do you have to
altitude?
get?
At what altitude?
What altitude, I should say, not how high. What altitude do you have to reach in order for it to be an aircraft? Like if I throw a chair really high in the fucking air, are they going to be like, that's
not safe.
especially near DC. That's an aircraft. Like
That would
it's
be
a chair.
awesome if you were to just throw a lawn chair in the air and then just like a jet goes by and shoots it down. And you're like, wow, they're serious. That was only like 6 feet. Nobody jump because I'm going to go up on the ladder on the roof. Do not do it. There are jets everywhere. They'll shoot you down.
Actually, so I'm looking, I didn't read the whole article because I'm irresponsible, but it says prosecutors said this guy's flight interfered with the flights of commercial aircraft and put hundreds of people in danger. I'm
Wait,
like,
they're calling
hold
it
on,
his
take a
flight?
left, guy with balloons.
If my pilot can't get around a guy on a balloon aircraft,
He's moving really
he
fast.
shouldn't be my pilot.
Right. That should be somewhere like just turn the aircraft. It has a steering wheel. Like,
He does
Or
not.
just run him the fuck down. You're going to win. I guarantee. Those balloons are going to pop. He's
you're
gonna fall
in the
straight
air.
down.
There's 4 places you could go that aren't the guy in the lawn chair. Like up, down, left, right. There's more places that aren't the lawn chair than are the lawn chair.
He's been there all day. Jeez.
It's not like he's chasing you.
How
Just-
good would it be to see that out of your airplane window, though?
Yeah.
Just a guy on a lawn chair, probably 12-pack with him at
Yeah,
least.
God,
The
imagine
first
he's
guy
drinking
had-
some beer.
Yeah. First guy had beer with him. I know that for a fact. He had a pellet gun to shoot balloons to get back down, and he brought beer. He's like,
Wow, that guy planned ahead. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Well,
It
he
didn't go that well for that guy, though, right?
No, it didn't go well because the problem was he's not apparently really good at math, and so he had way too many balloons, and he went to like 40,000 feet, and it's way cold up there. Yeah, so he was like hypothermic
and can barely breathe.
Yeah, so he was like shooting. Stop! up.
Shivering so he can't aim.
Yeah, because it was like he was like lawn chair. Me, like I drink a lot of beer. I'm like 270. Math says like what 4 weather balloons.
All of the balloons ever. No, this guy literally had like party balloons.
Nice.
Hundreds of them.
Yes.
It's amazing.
So it was the
Actually,
movie.
the
Up.
movie
It
Up.
was
Okay.
festive.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
quite happy. So what do you think? News? Not news?
Yeah, I mean, I got to say news. You got to be careful about not having people riding balloon lawn chairs get sucked into your engine if you're flying.
A rogue beer could get in the
That could
jet.
happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Isn't that like don't just like gooses fly into the engine sometimes
I
and then
believe they're
everything
called geese.
explodes? Damn it, they are.
He's so focused on getting his voice in that deep state that
I
he's
know,
forgetting
it's
grammar.
so deep.
My question is there any way he could have made it safe? Like, did they arrest him and then look at it and be like, "There's no seatbelt. 20,000."
There's
like,
no rudder or something, right?
Yeah, like if he had just added one extra bit, they would have been like, I mean, it is airworthy.
Like
Yeah, he didn't have any flashers.
a good sized battery and a oscillating fan so he can like change direction, go away from airports or something. That's all he needed.
That's all
Yeah.
he needed.
So news, not news. Did you guys figure that out? I didn't catch
I said news.
News?
I'm saying news.
News. I think you win this week, Victor.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Suck
I think
on
you
that.
got 1.5 and I got 1.
Because I'm wondering, you got to maybe next time. You could call the FAA, register with the air traffic control, and then you're all legal with
Yeah.
your lawn chair balloon flight.
Just
So
with a tail number like along the side, like
Where's your chair, peasants?
hi, I bought the economy ticket. That's my plane? Shit.
You could be cold.
my suitcase doesn't fit in the overhead bin. There's not an overhead bin.
This is your captain speaking.
You're gonna have to put it.
Can you hold my beer?
You're gonna have to put it under your chair. Okay.
Where do we put the empties? Just anywhere.
Just place them.
Sorry, clunk.
This is a beer brand called Terminal Velocity.
So I think you got the next one.
No, I think you win for this week. We've run out of time for our weather report. So we had too much fun. That was the problem. So maybe some of these we'll do next week.
Less
we'll bring
fun.
Back
Less fun next time.
No,
Noted.
less fun. Less laughing and enjoying yourselves. We have business to attend to.
We're sorry.
No, you're not.
So in studio we have Surprise Attack. That's these guys here.
I keep wanting to karate chop somebody every time we hear your name.
Surprise! Surprise Attack.
Then it's working.
Unlimited sushi.
So Jay and Tom here to let us know about their April 2nd show at Jammin' Java in Vienna. So if you fast forward to the 1 hour mark of our show, right at the end, you'll be able to listen to a track from their last EP. That's called Jungle Cat. The name of the EP. What's the name of your last EP?
Earth.
Earth. Okay. And then you have a new EP coming out in mid to late April called Fire.
Yep.
So we see a theme that is starting here.
The next one won't be called Wind.
No.
Swear.
Planet
Or air.
He's a hero. Gonna take pollution. They're all looking at me.
Yeah. Are you just going to jump straight to Heart? Is that why? Is that?
We're really trying to not go to Heart, but I don't know if we're going to be able to fight it at this point.
You just do all Heart covers. Just Barracuda. And then
That's a great idea, but now, I mean, maybe you should do that though.
oh, I already have. You've obviously not heard the archive of our show.
That's all it is. Episode 1 through 12 are all
Yeah.
just
Doo-doo.
This is the first time we've interviewed anyone on this show. Every other time we just do a cappella versions of Heart songs. That's what we do.
Wish I knew more Heart songs. Damn.
So
You don't.
So this track is available at the 1 hour mark. You fast forward, you can come back here, but we're going to do a quick snippet of it just to get you an idea of what the guys at Surprise Attack sound like. Yes. So this is a song, track called Jungle Cat.
When she's in the jungle cat mood, I'm jungle cat food. Can't hear the music, but she walking in the groove. Stalking her prey, sneaking along, bobbing her tail to the beat of the song. Eyes like diamond shining in the night. With her, there's no fight, just fight all right. So sleep tight, She's on the prowl tonight, yeah, and she
Have you guys considered doing porn? I'm just saying, just putting that out there. If you could put something together, there's a chance that I think that you could find just a niche.
Like your lady comes home, that's playing, she knows what's up.
Yeah.
All right.
Jungle
Maybe
Cat's on, we in trouble.
porn funk, I think, maybe is the new genre. Can we change our answer from earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
New answer.
We are a porn funk band.
That, I don't think anybody's grabbed that particular genre willingly. So I think you should. I think you own it. As long as you can stay on for 8 seconds, I think that is your genre. It's like bull riding. Oh, wow. What is it that inspired you to kind of go this funk route? I mean, I'm going to break this to you, but you're white. And that...
What?
We agreed we weren't going
All
to tell
this
them.
time.
And so that's less usual, right? You usually get like the R&B and your hip hop and your funk, and that there's kind of a genre when it goes into the kind of African Americans and that kind of culture. Where did you guys pick this up from? Is it something that you grew up with, or what inspired you to kind of come together as a funk band, particularly a porn funk band?
Well, so for me, particularly a porn funk band,
Yes.
you got me with that one. I mean, really, for me, discovering funk didn't happen until a few years ago. I always grew up with rock in the house. My dad was a huge Tool, Rage Against the Machine fan.
Really? Okay.
But yeah, I started to get into the jam music scene, Dead, Fish, String Cheese Incident.
Yeah.
And it really opened. I keep bumping his mic. It really opened the door
I
You can
literally
move
have
it.
noticed.
to seeing all the awesome funk music that's out there that's been around since like the 70s and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely a tradition here in the U.S. It's become, it's one of those things that I really associate with like America. Like you have Motown, you've got like your jazz, funk seems to be one of those.
Pornhub.
Country,
Pornhub,
yeah,
yeah.
Pornhub,
Plowing everyone.
yeah. So that's very cool. Well, I mean, I think everybody can hear it's got a really cool like vibe to it. And again, just lyrically and the way that things are put together, it's fun, right? It's this real kind of loose, fun feel to it. Do you also do improv in the albums as well, or do you just save that for your live shows?
Well, we do the improv in the albums too.
You said
but-
doo-doo. I'm an adult.
But yeah, we do that, and it sort of works out to where we've sort of rehearsed the techniques that we're going for, and we'll in the studio we'll do it until we get the
Just
right
refine
take for
something
it. But
that kind of ends up being the definition of the song, and then improv off of that when it's live.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's important for us to like capture the feel of what we do live in the
Sure.
studio. So
Gotcha,
we
the
want to
energy
really
of it.
translate that fun and that energy of it, and that's sort of where we sounded our best. So we
Yeah.
want to just bring that to the studio versions of the song.
Very cool. It sounds really good. Again, if you want to listen to the whole track, go to the 1 hour mark. You can check it all out. We'll meet back up with you guys after this next segment, one of our favorites. This is This Week in History. This is where we're going to go through all of the things that happened around this week-ish and let you know through history what occurred. And then you're going to let us know by whatever judgment you deem necessary what the most historically important thing that happened this week was.
So, up first, in 1345, the Black Death, the bubonic plague, which wiped out like a third of humanity, is blamed on a triple conjunction of Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars in the 40th degree of Aquarius, occurring on the 20th of March in 1345, which of course we know it has nothing to do with the actual fucking cause. But I'm remarkably amused because half of Asia had already been wiped out. Mongolia was pretty much peopleless by 1320.
Yeah.
And the plague had spread into Europe, and that's when they were like, okay, now it's starting.
We should probably do a thing. We should
Like,
probably
literally half the
fight
casualties
this.
had happened already. They're like, yes, the stars had caused this nonsense.
So what you're saying is it's not new where we don't count brown people dying.
Right,
Like, that's
exactly.
not a new thing. where we're like, Ebola kills millions of people. We're like, it's over there. It's fine. Can we
White guy died.
Can we just not have planes go over there anymore? Is that fine? Is that good? Okay, then we're good. We're fine, everybody. It's just going to kill them.
No, but we stand with France no matter what.
Right. Right. You go and kill some cartoonists, and we're like, this is a travesty. They were so funny. And then like half of Kenya dies, and you're like, ah.
They should have been faster.
Yeah.
They should have run faster.
No wonder they run fast. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so not new. Not a new trend.
No,
yeah.
Absolutely nothing remarkable there.
I do love old
Why
science.
people discounting other people dying and blaming celestial nonsense.
I love that.
Yep.
I love old science because they just are like, oh my God, this thing is terrible. Find a reason. Is it this rock? No, it's not that rock. Is it the moon? The moon is that seems feasible.
Could work. You can't prove otherwise.
Yeah, they just yell things out.
Nobody said it wasn't the
Right.
moon.
We kind of do that now, though, right? Don't we? We're like, oh, we're getting fatter, and there's cancer, and some are gluten. What? It's like that's now like the alignment of Pluto. It's oh my God, I can't eat gluten. What is gluten? I don't know, but it's terrible for you.
And we carry devices in our pockets that can literally tell us everything known to man.
Right, and there's still people who don't know. You go up and you're like, so it looks like they're going to renegotiate NAFTA. Do you know what that is? We were like, no. I have no idea.
Not even a little bit.
It's like, I'll give you 30 seconds. Think about it. And they're like,
NAFTA. Is that guy that got banned from the NBA?
Right.
Sounds like a blackish name.
Yeah. The whole 30 seconds go by and they go, nope. Final answer. Like, pick up your phone. You have the entire internet on your phone. It's a North American free trade. Yep. I got it here.
But I'm not reading past the first line on the
Right.
Wikipedia page because
What does it do? There's free trades. There's free trades
that a
in North
Pokemon card
America.
thing?
Yeah, you can trade Pokemon. I don't know. So
Is it wrapped in bacon?
yes, I do like that. Don't eat bacon. It has gluten. I'm pretty certain.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a carb.
Hold on. I got to look up what gluten is. So, fast forwarding a couple years. Thanks, Keith. Oh, wow.
That was my fast forwarding.
Blows my hair back.
Yeah.
In 1777, France decides that it will ally itself with the United States after all. Louis the 16th, who had previously refused to commit himself to a potentially losing cause, only decided to back the Patriots when they proved themselves capable of ultimate victory.
In the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl. No, at Saratoga in October of 1777. So basically, we needed help fighting the school bully.
Yeah.
And the French didn't want to jump in and help until we could prove that we didn't need their help.
Yeah. Well, that's how you do it. Right?
Yeah. And then later
in the music industry, it's the same way, right? Like nobody will sign you anymore until you're already like selling 10,000 records. And then they're like, I mean, that seems lucrative. So like, yeah, we know now. We don't need your help now. We got this. That's absolutely.
Filthy Americans showing up late to every war. What about you guys?
Yeah.
You guys didn't back us until the bully was on his back with a bleeding nose, and then he showed up in your ships going, oh, we helped.
I like, you knock him over, and Francis like comes over and just kicks him. Pff, you're welcome.
We were there.
I got him
the whole time.
we were watching from back there. We had your back, way back there.
You didn't see us because we were hiding behind these white flags.
we should have gone with freedom fries earlier.
Right.
Remember freedom fries?
So let's fast forward a little bit more. I think we overshot it a little bit there. A little too much gas power. In 1852, Uncle Tom's Cabin is published by Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Oh,
and
she's busy.
Yes. Over 300,000 copies were sold within 3 months. And when she finally met Abraham Lincoln, he said, so this is the little lady who made this big war.
Oh.
So now I was reading this. I was like, holy shit. Harriet Beecher Stowe invented racism. That was her. That's where it all came from, is this goddamn book. I need to go kill Kevin Bacon. I just read it, so I'll see you guys later.
Did she invent racism or just go, hey, this is a thing. Like, I mean, it was always there, right?
It was a ploy to get her on the
No,
New York Times
no.
bestseller list.
She invented it. She made it all up.
She
It's like
made 'em.
gluten. It's not real.
Speaking of Kevin Bacon,
Yeah, there we go. Nice tie-in.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad. I'm
No, it's very good. All right, since you have been hogging the microphone through
right, I'll
history,
shut
was that another bacon joke?
I would like, yes. So you like that?
Well played.
I would like to fast forward to time through time. No, you're not going to do it for me? Right. Nice. Thanks.
Tom's got your back.
To 1915. We are going to talk about Pluto, which is a very sensitive subject, I know, with a lot of nerds now, because it was a planet and it wasn't.
Are you trying to call me a nerd just because I care that Pluto was a planet
Yeah.
and now
It's
is
okay,
not
Pluto.
a planet?
Yeah, see?
I'm not a planet either.
So while searching for the cause of perturbations in the orbit of Uranus, or Uranus, as Victor told us is the right way to say it, the Lowell Observatory in Arizona photographs the dwarf planet Pluto. Technically planet.
I think they like to be called little people.
However, the photographs were not recognized for what they were, and Pluto remained undiscovered for another 15 years. Here's where it gets sad. Unfortunately, Lowell, the man who ran this particular observatory, died in 1916, the year after, before the discovery. So that means he took a picture of Pluto and didn't know he took a picture of Pluto, and then nobody told him because he was dead.
Wow.
Nobody, that's just rude of them.
He discovered Pluto and died not realizing he discovered Pluto.
Only man in history to discover a planet in the solar system posthumously.
Yeah, probably.
Although it's not a planet anymore, so I take that back.
It is a dwarf planet.
Wait, so
Yes.
It's trying.
perturbations in Uranus?
Yeah.
What is a perturbation?
It's sometimes when I'm lonely.
He puts on Jungle Cat and he gets a little freaky.
I don't think we
That's some
should
good
go in.
porn funk.
Yeah, we shouldn't go into the details of the perturbations in the orbit of my anus.
No, not my anus. Your anus.
Yes, that's what I said. My anus.
God damn it. My anus is in Maine.
All right, we will fast forward to 1931. Thank you. There are two stories that I think may be tightly coupled together, so I'll present them to you.
Drum roll.
Yes. In 1931, Nevada legalizes gambling. It was intended to be a temporary fix to help the alien economy during the Depression. Luckily, they kept it, and now we go there and do degenerate things.
Right? Like you do.
So the next thing that they thought to do is they said, we've got gambling, we've got degenerates, right? 1931, later that year, Nevada signs into law its 6-week easy divorce law. It became
What?
effective on May 1st. Come here.
Please explain the easy divorce law.
You
What?
just like, I want a divorce. And they go, sounds good. Like,
Is there a 6 week, like if you're married for more than 6 weeks, you can't do it? Is that it?
no, I think it just took 6 weeks. Like before it would
Oh.
take like years or months to be able to do a divorce. In 1931, it was almost impossible to get a divorce at that point. And apparently Nevada was like, that's fine. Come here. We'll do it. We'll take care of you.
Chapels were filling up and divorce lawyers are going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, we got something for you too.
Did you get to keep half your stuff?
Yeah. I think it was a gamble. I think,
On black.
yes.
I'll put half my shit on red.
I think it was more like you bury my wife on red. Hence the divorce stuff.
Yeah. She was wearing red and I didn't realize it. So here's my last one, I think. Oh, no, I have two. 1978. We're fast forward again. We're on a train that has a band on it. Apparently it's a calliope train. I don't know what's happening right now, but we're traveling through time.
Feels like a kaleidoscope.
73-year-old Carl Wallenda, the German-American tightrope walker with the Great Wallendas, falls over 100 feet to his death during a performance in Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
There are some reports that say it was Victor's fault. Is
I
that
see your angle on this
Yes.
now.
is that true?
You know what I'm going to say? You're welcome, because
Yeah.
now you have Robin, all right?
Here's the horrifying thing. You can go to YouTube and watch it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's how fucked up our entire society is. Oh, a 73-year-old man plummets to his death. Like.
Yeah, but if there's a female nipple in it, you
Yeah.
can't put that shit out.
No, not at all. Although, knowing YouTube, I would hate to see the comments under that video. Because YouTube comments are basically the worst place in the world. Right?
Yes.
Already think of all the puns. Like,
Right.
that guy really hit rock bottom with that one.
So, yeah, I think that's... I'm concerned to see just how racist it is, like, below there.
Right.
What made a 73-year-old think he can walk on the tightrope?
The rest of his life.
Every other waking
Yeah.
moment that he was good at it. You know,
Yeah.
like,
I guess so.
He was really good at it until that last.
This isn't the country kitchen buffet.
Right.
bingo!
Where do I put my empties? Oh, just anywhere. Just put them anywhere. That's
You're going to want to drop them both at the same time. You're going to be lopsided.
That's what they told. That's what threw him off, right? He was doing the tightrope walk, right? He was doing just fine. Then halfway through, a guy in a lawn chair came up and knocked him off.
At least they find the
What
guy.
the hell was that? Woo!
Splat.
All right. Finally, last but not least, we forward to 2005, the most recent story of our segment.
Step back, door closing.
We're taking the metro through time. In 1982, John DeLorean was arrested for possession of 59 pounds of cocaine with the intent to distribute. He also made the DeLorean car. He was a manufacturer of the DeLorean. He was acquitted for that, but he was responsible for Pontiac GTO and Firebird, and of course the DeLorean. But in 2005, he died.
Of a cocaine overdose?
No, it doesn't say that. I think he just died from having a really shitty car. I think that's what it was. That doesn't go very fast.
Yeah, but it looks so cool. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's the side opening. It's the wing doors.
That's how his
Right.
casket opens. It's like they put the body in, the gold.
And it's
wing.
also really inconvenient.
Yeah.
there?
There's no paint on it. And so, all right. So that's all I have. That is This Week in History. Gentlemen, what is the most historically important thing that happened this week in history?
It's got to be the Pluto for me.
Pluto. All right. Excellent. How about you? What do you have?
I gotta say,
Come on, Jay.
the Black Death.
Yeah!
Oh,
White people blaming everyone else. All right.
that's where it all started.
I gotta say, it was
It's been around for centuries before that.
that many people dead. Great environmentalism.
Yeah, that's true. They were really like at that
Very
point.
green.
Global warming just was tapering off at that point. I actually saw a study done by some college, and it was the most brilliant study I'd ever heard. It was they said, what is better for the environment, driving to work or riding a bike to work?
Driving to work.
Yeah. Have you heard this one?
Nope.
It is better for the environment if you drive to work.
Why
The
is
reason is if you ride your bike to work, you live longer.
You're less likely to die.
Yeah. And the best thing you could possibly do for the environment is kill yourself.
Right.
Tightrope walker.
Except if you live in the DC area, you will die on a bike here.
Yeah, it's true. There might be a higher chance.
That's because half of the bicyclists don't stop at the damn stop sign when there's an intersection with a road.
They're like, I got this.
It's fine. They'll stop.
Yeah.
Ow, gluten.
So back to the very important people in this room. We're the same idiots every week, but you guys are brand new this week. We have surprise attack.
Toyota.
Toyota.
Ford.
Forgot Honda.
Chevrolet.
And they're joining us with their porn funk that they have now coined. If you'd like to
love
hear
it.
their track, fast forward to the 1 hour mark of this show and you'll be able to hear that. We are going to talk to you gentlemen about your experiences as musicians through your 5 senses. Science says that memories are attached to senses. So we're going to go through each of them, and you can either pass it back and forth, or if you both have one for something, let us know. We'll start with the most prominent of all of our senses, the most dominant of all of them. That is the sense of sight. Is there a memory that you guys have, something that you saw either horrifying or amazing or just memorable in your travels for touring, in the studio, at rehearsals, that have stuck with you?
For sight, you want to talk about Lock-In, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, as far as like a wonderful thing that happened was Lock-In this past year, which is a festival in Southern Virginia.
Yeah.
We got to see Fish play this past year, and it was just freaking awesome.
Now, is
it
this
was
the first time you've seen them play, or have you seen them
It
before?
wasn't my first time, but it was a bunch of
mine.
people's first time, and it was kind of all of us together there, which was just, it was a total blast.
So first time as a band.
First time
singing.
as a band.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
And there was a lot of hugging afterwards.
Aw.
You know. Yeah, no, it was fantastic.
Were you hugging other band members? Or were you just running up to other people?
It was other people. I mean,
Like-
I never hug within the band.
Surprise attack!
Don't touch me, Tom.
A lot of people are just heart attacks that day.
Yeah, exactly.
Unrelated, of course.
You could call it a hug. I guess it's a karate chop.
Yeah, it's a karate chop hug.
Out of love.
Sorry, giggling too much to go forward.
Yeah. All right, so next one, usually pretty easy for musicians, the sense of hearing.
Ooh, for sound. Every musician knows the practice space is an issue, and trying to find suitable practice space that has a good sound, and then we went on quite a journey to figure out how and best to do that, and that's where we ended up getting the house out in Falls Church. So
Very cool.
Yeah, when we first walked into this room, we just could not stop yelling echo down the entire house. It was freaking hilarious.
So great practice space,
It
right?
was great. Echo, echo, echo.
I'm in a church.
This doesn't get old. No.
Yeah, but so
Quack! Wow, it works. That's really cool. I didn't know.
So yeah, basically it just sounded like just total butt down there, and needed to put some foam up, but it kind of put us into a position where we decided to turn it into a studio.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
kind of do some recording in there, throw some parties.
Is this track that
It's
we've
great.
heard, is that from the studio?
It is.
Okay, very
It
cool.
is, yeah.
Excellent. Victor, you want to take the next one?
Yes. How about the sense of smell?
Ooh.
That one's directly tied right into the brain. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's responsible for the most vivid memories.
It's chicken. It's chicken for me.
Really?
It's chicken.
What?
This
All
is
right,
fried. It's fried. It's
Yeah.
baked. It's rotisserie.
We need
it's
a
chicken.
We need background on this.
Yeah.
Why chicken?
I'm being
I mean-
stereotyped.
Jay really likes chicken. He's always eating chicken. It's
Always.
like I've become trained now that when I sense chicken, I'm like, I'm supposed to start playing guitar right now.
Why did the
for me.
chicken cross the road? Guitar! I need a guitar!
Shit, I'm late. You know?
Trying to classically condition him.
You did. You already did. You don't
Jay-
need to try anymore.
Jay, is that part of your contract? Just unlimited chicken?
I
Bottomless
know
chicken.
it will be because, my God.
I mean,
Yeah.
the bottomless sushi. You don't serve chicken raw though, right?
I
That's
mean,
the
once.
thing. Once. Oh, okay.
Yeah, then you learn.
It's like the whole I can stop a bullet once, maybe twice.
Yeah, exactly. There's the if a lot of people don't know that the births where they'll do it like in a pool of water, that if a baby is born underwater, it can spend the rest of its life underwater.
You made that up.
God damn it,
That's
Keith.
fake news.
No, that's true
absolutely
because
true.
it lives for about 8 seconds.
Yeah, that is true.
And here I was thinking you were talking about chicken again.
So
Wow.
all right, so chicken. That's what's your favorite chicken meal? What if you had to pick one?
As somebody who eats it as much as I do, you know, you got to switch it up. But if
Dude,
I
I'm Puerto Rican. I know
Yeah.
chicken. Trust me.
Is there a recipe
right.
you would share with the audience as to what you would suggest?
Oh, I don't know if
go-to?
I'm the best.
You
for
just
the-
make other people make chicken for you?
Yeah.
Someone make me a chicken! I'm gonna eat the crap out of a chicken right now!
It's gig time.
As in
Who's
this-
gonna make me the chicken?
Right. One of you is gonna make me a chicken.
We can't get going without the chicken, though. Seriously.
This same guy won't leave the Popeyes. We gotta call the cops.
If you're
again.
interested in being Surprise Attack's personal chef, we are really nice, and we have a lot of pizza, and we'll hang out with you and be best friends.
I'll order like the same thing every day.
He broke into a KFC just to make chicken.
Turns out they got into the Five Guys and we're like, this isn't where I wanted to be.
Yeah. So you don't have a go-to. You don't have what would be the one?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
I'm going to be at the
place?
KFC. I'm going to be at the Popeyes.
Okay, just any
Keith,
Church's
Did
chicken.
did we already agree not to tell them that they were white?
You're a racist.
Hey, I can't refute that because that was a really racist comment.
Yes. Whatever, Beatrice Stowe.
So, the smell of chicken. How about your sense of taste? Relate that to musicianship.
You're picking the wrong ones for each one. You picked fish for looking. You picked chicken for smelling. You're way off on this, guys.
All right, we're getting back on track with taste though. We've got a gig coming up at Quattro Goombas Brewery not long after Jam and Java.
Oh yeah, okay.
And brewery and winery.
Nice.
And their pizza there is exceptional.
Really?
They put
Yes.
chicken on it. They put fried chicken on the pizza.
They do have chicken pizza, and that is what I get.
Yeah.
But I got to give a shout out to that pizza. I haven't been there in probably like 6 months, and I'm still talking about it.
So that's fascinating. So they're a brewery and a winery, but the thing that you
pizza
remember
chickenery.
from them is pizza.
well, yeah, because I'm usually very drunk when I'm there.
When is this show that you guys are going to be playing there?
It's April 8th.
Oh, so right after that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a very much different vibe. More chill. There'll be chicken pizza.
Are you still
there'll be
doing?
beer.
Are you doing like acoustic or anything like that, or is same setup?
No, it's same kind of deal.
Okay, just more laid back.
Yeah.
More pizza.
Yeah, we'll tailor the set to it.
Gotcha. Okay. A little bit more porn, a little less mountain.
Wait, no, the other way.
What?
It's going to be more mountain. It's all the porn is going to be at the April 2nd. It's going to be the
okay.
mountain.
All right, April 2nd for the porn. Got it. All right, so let's see. I think we're coming around the bend here, right?
We need sense of touch.
I think that's
Tactile.
it. Right?
Tactile.
That's the last one.
Jay's got some stuff about some sweaty hugs, I think.
Yes.
Sweaty hug.
So-
Oh my
God.
gosh.
So we had mentioned how we had made the home studio, and it's actually a pretty sizable basement down
Yeah.
there.
Mhm.
And it's where we've hosted parties to where we can, pack the place down there, and everybody can still see somewhat decent. But we had a pretty fun time the other weekend. Party sort of at the studio headquarters down there.
Great
but
little house
Didn't
party.
invite us.
I know.
lots of friends came. You guys are coming to the next one.
Okay, promises.
And so it's on air. You can play this back to me.
Victor's a very good
Yeah, but no
MC.
one ever listens to this, so
Yes,
Hey, I
that's
listened
true.
to it. What are you trying to tell me?
You're nobody. Shut up about your Pluto.
I am no one. Game of Thrones reference. Anyway.
So what happened? We have 1 minute. Tell me.
All right. So after that, we had the lights, the lasers set up, the whole deal, man. We were taking it there. But you still know you're in a basement.
Yes.
Well, we had one friend come up who I guess he had not been to this place before.
Okay.
And he comes up and just is wrapped around me, sweaty hug, just basically supporting his drunk ass on me.
Oh, and it just soaks
drunk
in.
sweat. Drunk
And,
sweat.
Well, he's trying to talk into your ear, maybe an inch away, and he
whisper.
says, "Dude, this is the best venue I've ever been in."
Well, that's it.
basement.
I'm wrapping up with that. It doesn't get any
I
better.
didn't have the heart to tell him. It wasn't.
Guys, thank you so much for coming tonight. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
guys are hilarious.
This is a
That
blast.
was a blast. Just being
Okay,
with you.
excellent. So remember, everybody, so upcoming this week, we've got a few shows. Obviously, April 2nd with Surprise Attack at Jam
Suzuki!
and Java. Yes. In Vienna. Jam and
Porn
Java in
fun!
Vienna. Also, March 28th, Arc of the Sun. They're playing at 3065 Live in East Wareham, Massachusetts. March 31st, they're up at Bungalow Bar and Grill in Manchester, New Hampshire. March 31st, Capital Laughs is doing a showcase down at Town Tavern in Washington, D.C. Join the AWH mob. Like, follow us, tweet us, share the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and we'll mention you on the show. Next week, we have the charity Rock and Roll Consortium known as DC Rockers. If you've enjoyed the show, please email us at contact@anotherwastedhour. If you hated the show, don't worry. They'll eventually cut federal funding for it. Thanks to Ken Evinger, McNally 22, Justin Rogers, Think Metal Records, Alchemical Records, and the Decaying Corpse of Engineer Adam for all their contributions. Thanks to Victor, and most of all, thanks to Surprise Attack for wasting a perfectly good hour with us. This has been another Wasted Hour, and if you're just realizing that, don't blame us. We warned you.
When she's in the jungle cat mood, I'm jungle cat food. Can't hear the music, but she's walking in the groove. Stalking her prey, sneaking along, bobbing her tail to the beat of the song. Eyes like diamond shining in the night. With her there's no fight, just fight alright. So sleep tight. She's on the prowl tonight, yeah, and she a jungle cat. What's the word? Jungle cat. Chase the bird. Jungle cat. What's the word? Jungle cat. You got it, you got it. Don't open up that window. You'll never know where she'll go. And I'll be asking you for more. Grinding away when she really wanna play, but there's no time for love until the end of the day. Starts to get pissy, thinks she might miss me. Walk down the stairs, and who do I see? Staring through my soul from her cardboard throne. She don't condone being all alone till I give her a hug. Then she starts to bug out. Her doing her is what she's all about. She a jungle cat. What's the word? Jungle cat. Chase the bird. Jungle cat. What's the word? Jungle cat. You got it, you got it. Don't open up that window. You'll never know where she'll go. And I'll be asking you for more. here's the truth, I'm a jungle cat too. Staying up all night is a thing I do. Nocturnal by nature, I love a good laser. And dead catnip has got me like... Just to find feline, speaking my mind with a rhyme slightly out of a time. If you're a funky cat, let me know where you're at, but not now, cause it's time for a nap, and I'm a jungle cat.